or parties or their marshmallow toasts? Well, they never invited those plain belly Sneetches. No, they left them out cold in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near. And that's how they treated them year after year. Then one day, it seems, while the plain belly Sneetches, they were moping and doping alone on those beaches, just sitting there wishing that their bellies had stars. A stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars. "My friends," he announced in a voice clear and keen, "my name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean. I heard of your troubles and I heard you're unhappy, but I can fix that because I'm the fix-it-up chappy. And I've come here to help you. I have what you need. My prices are low and my work at great speed, and my work it's 100% guaranteed." Then quickly, Sylvester McMonkey McBean, he put together a very peculiar machine, and he said, "You want stars like those star-belly Sneetches? Well, my friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and you'll hop right aboard." So they clambered inside, and then that big machine roared. It clonked, and it bonked, and it jerked, and it burked, and it bopped them about, but that thing really worked. And when the plain belly Sneetches, they popped out, they had stars, they actually did. They had stars upon theirs. Then they yelled at the ones who had stars at the start, "We're exactly like you can't tell us apart. And we're all the same now, you snooty old smarties, and now we can go to your Frankfurter parties." Good grief, groaned the ones who had stars at the first. "We're still the best Sneetches, and they are the worst. But now, how in the world will we all know?" They frowned. "Which kind of what, or what the other way round?" Then came McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, "Things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who, that is perfectly true. But come with me, friends, do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best Sneetches on beaches, and all it'll cost you is $10 eaches. Bellies with stars are no longer in style," said McBean. "What you need is a trip to Star Off machine. This wondrous contraption, it'll take off your stars, so you won't look like Sneetches who have them on theirs.
What a trap.
And that handy machine works very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. Then, with snoots in the air, they paraded about, and they opened their beaks, and they let out a shout. We know who's who, and there isn't a doubt. The best kind of Sneetches are the Sneetches without." Then, of course, the Sneetches got frightfully mad to be wearing a star, now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old Sylvester McMonkey McBean invited them into his star-off machine. Then, of course, from then on, as you probably guess, things really got into a horrible mess. All the rest of the day on those wild screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up Sneetches. Off again, on again, in again, out again. Through the machine they raced round about again, changing their stars every minute or two. They kept paying money and they kept running through until neither the plane nor the star bellies knew whether this one was that one, or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who. And then, when every last cent of their money, all of it was spent, that fix-it-up chappie, he packed up and he went. He laughed as he drove his car up the beach. They never will learn. No, you can't teach a Sneetch. But it doesn't end there. McBean was quite wrong, I'm quite happy to say, because the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. That day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches. No kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day all the Sneetches forgot about the stars and whether they had one or not upon theirs. Oh, that's the end there. All right. It's your Dr. Seuss. Nice